My dreams coming true. Ain't nothing, stay down till I came up with my niggas. Right or wrong, fair or right, you know what's up.
The actual concept's gonna be for like, let's say.
On my gang, yeah, I'm stuck with my niggas.
I hope you get some motivation out of this, because anything's fucking possible, bro. You're cooked if you think I'm sitting there. That spider's bigger than me, bro. Alright, what's good? Welcome to another vlog. I've been wanting to do another vlog for a while, and I've been thinking about this series. This is going to be an eventful vlog. We got a lot of things that we're going to be doing today, but I want to document the whole process of me growing this new business. This month we did about $11,000 in profits. I kind of want to talk a little bit about what we did, you know, what we're going to be doing this month to try to scale to at least $20,000, and then go from there. We've just got a lot of things that we got to pack into this vlog. I'm going to show you behind the scenes of the actual business, things that I'm trying to put in and implement to kind of make this thing grow. As you can see, this is from last month, from what we processed through WAP. So this might actually be a better view for you guys to see, but basically you can see the gross revenue. This period is from September 1st to September 30th. You can see the gross revenue was $7,750. You can see that we have a bunch of payments that are over here. You know, some came through WAP, some came through Zelle. And then obviously we spent about $3,000 in ad spend. All in all, it totaled up to over $11,800 in payments. Total profit that was on about $3,000 in ad spend. So it was really good because we kind of 5x'd our ROI, and we'll get into what that means later, and we'll dive into all like the nitty-gritty stuff about the business. But we've got something very exciting to do today, so let's go do that. Okay, so today basically your boy did something special. You know, after all the, you know, days of hard work, you know, you have to enjoy the fruits of your labor every once in a while. So for my 24th birthday, I said, I want to get a car. I've been looking at one for a decent amount of time, and today's delivery day, so we're gonna go pick it up today. It's basically an Audi S5. It is Nardo gray. I'm super excited for you guys to see it. It's pretty loud. My mom's gonna have some complaints in the future, but that's something we'll worry about later. But yeah, we're gonna go get it right now, and I'm excited. All right, so quick detour. So we actually just went to the dealership, but they said, so the car is ready, but they just don't have the plates yet. They're still picking up the plates from the ministry. So they said to come back in about like 3 hours, and they'll have everything ready. So we're gonna do a little side mission. Called my boy, said, yo, what's up? Let's go run some pickleball. We're gonna go play some pickleball right now for about an hour, come home. I've got a quick meeting I gotta do with one of our clients. And then from there, we're gonna move into going to the dealership to actually pick up the car for real.
I got it.
That's it. You look scared there. I had to go for you. I got it. Why? That's you. You. Tanner, you're selling, bro.
10-9.
It's you. That's it. I'm right here. Bro.
Yo, can I see it? How'd you hit it?
You can see it, but it's on the inside.
Does it hurt on the inside? You're right, bro.
Okay, so now we're gonna be doing a meeting with one of our clients. We're looking to launch their offer basically, and we're just gonna establish kind of, you know, a little bit more of the criteria just to make sure all the systems are set up in place. Also to just make sure that the story CTAs, her post CTAs, all also good to go. We're hitting out all the essential things. When you're trying to launch an offer, especially when you're trying to make that first post, you really wanna make it personal and be relatable. You know, you wanna highlight, you know, the person's pain points. You want to show, you know, your own personal experience so you can create some emotional relatability. Then you also want to have after that, you know, like your own thing that you've come to realize that came to be the solution. Then you want to have the CTA that's going to give them a 3-step framework of how exactly your offer is going to get them to where they need to be. And then obviously at the end, that call to action word that's going to be like, you know, hey, comment the word blank or DM me the word blank in order to get the conversation started. So we're just trying to really make sure those are set in place. All the back-end fulfillment's in place as well, because again, you can bring on all the people, but if your fulfillment sucks, none of your clients are going to stay, right? Even with this business right now, we're really just trying to dial in everything from our fulfillment. We're even up 2K on the day. collected a payment plan from one of our pre-existing clients, so that adds 2K to the revenue for the month today, US. So it's already a good day. Hopefully we can collect. We have another payment to collect later on today. Hopefully we can get that coming through as well. We're just waiting for her to join real quick, and then we're gonna get the meeting started. Beautiful. All right, solid. So what I would say as well, obviously, like, since you have a lot of free time now, have one day throughout the week, or 2 days. It depends on how you want to kind of like structure your schedule, where basically like you're just using that day to kind of just really map out that video.
Is Stripe the only payment method integration for Trainerize?
For Trainerize, yes. Stripe's the only payment integration with Trainerize. The thing is though, like obviously once we can kind of start seeing what clients you're getting, like, you know, we're gonna see if we're getting a lot of monthly paying clients or a lot of clients who are paying in full. If we get a lot of monthly paying clients, we can potentially get you set up here with a few different payment processors. One's, for example, like WAP. The other one's going to be, for example, maybe Fanbasis. And what these platforms have is they have like financing companies, right? So it's gonna allow people to get in to break their payments up over like the next 6 months, but at least you get all the cash on hand like yourself.
I don't know how to break down the stories differently, I guess.
Okay. So, okay, let's go to your Instagram real quick. But the biggest thing is like, as long as those first 5 ones that people can see are the ones you want them to see, it's gonna be the most important thing. For example, something like your mindset, a lot of people do nutrition. I'd say like, yeah,
Realistic.
just use it as like your own like insight into like who you are, right? Because at the end of the day, it's not just a business, it's supposed to be your personal page. It's supposed to be like a personal brand. And we can kind of go through it. Like as you bring on your first client, we can kind of refine the process of how you feel comfortable and want to do it.
Okay.
And then the last thing I would say is with every single one of your captions, you kind of want to start with something that's going to either provoke curiosity or get people to click more, especially if it's a reel. So like ask a question or make a statement.
Yes.
All right, perfect. All right, cool. I'm excited. Let's get it going.
Me too.
Next week, we'll have some content that I can review as well, and then we're going to go from there.
Okay, bet. I'm excited. Let's do
Okay.
it.
Perfect. Okay, cool. I'll talk to you soon then, and then we'll go from here.
Thanks.
All right, bye. It's always good working with like good clients, and you know, it's like as you sell higher ticket offers, you get more competent people in there, a lot more logical. When you sell lower ticket, you deal with lower quality, you know, clients, right? So it's honestly been really good. I'm really enjoying with every single person we've brought onto the team so far, and it's like, if I can be happy with every single person I'm coaching, it's just gonna make the process so much better, so much smoother. All right, but now that we got this done, we're gonna go pick up the car, finally. So obviously knowing me, my microphone wasn't working, but this is basically me signing the papers, talking to my boy here who helped me negotiate the deal. You know, there's some tense moments, but we got to the end of it. So he's basically just walking me through the last little things, you know, seeing if I'm excited about the car. From there, you know, we signed all the final papers, shook hands, walked outside. You can see the smile on my face, looking at this beauty for the first time. Tanner just pointing something out on the ground, making jokes, saying, yo, that fell off the car. Me checking out the rims to make sure they're okay, but Tanner wanted to zoom in on the cheeks because we're double cheeked up. You know, this is the first look with the Nardo Gray. All right, got the carbon fiber interior. We're gonna add some more carbon fiber on the inside on this just to kind of like protect it, because I know this does get scratched. Also eventually get a new wheel, exhaust, a tune. We've got gray seats to match the paint. We've got the sunroof. Cameraman's still trying to figure out how to work the camera. Yeah, man. It's looking good, huh?
I like it.
Surprised, but I knew my dreams coming true. Stayed down till I came up with my niggas. Right or wrong, fell right, you know what's up with me, nigga.
Oh, I'm gonna get this might be dangerous.
Be dangerous by yourself.
It's 0.5. Jesus! Oh my god.
Stayed down till I came up with my niggas. Right or wrong, fell right, you know what's up with me, nigga. Never change on my gang, yeah, I'm stuck with my niggas. When I'm touchable, come running money.
Honestly, like, bro, life's insane, bro. You work hard, you grind each and every single day at the process, knowing like shit's gonna pay off eventually, bro, and it does, bro. Like, this is literally like a testament to like the 2-3 year grind of just like putting in the work consistently day in and day out, bro, and just like making shit happen, bro. Man, bro, anything you want in life is so possible. It's like literally you just gotta work. You just got to work. There's no secret, bro. No secret. I asked you guys a lot of questions that you guys wanted to know about on my Instagram, and I'm gonna answer a few of them here that I have. Also, a little update. So what's crazy too is like each and every single day the business is growing, we're getting better, we're getting more successful. You know, we've closed 2.3K today. You know, we got another $300 payment plan that we were just collecting to finish off the remainder payment from another client. But it's been a crazy day, man, and it's been a crazy journey, bro. Man, can't wait to see where we're at next month. Next goal is Porsche 911, but I'm gonna enjoy this bad boy a little bit more. What's the best piece of business advice that you've ever received? When you start a business or you're looking to start a business, you think about all the different things that can go wrong. And you're thinking about all the negatives before you even take one step into actually trying it. And you may not have everything figured out at the moment right away, but I can tell you right now, from all the businesses I've run and talking to countless different entrepreneurs in the space, everyone is figuring it out as they go. No one knows what it is like to run $1 million business until you're running $1 million business, right? You're just going through the steps and trials and tribulations one at a time. So if there was the best piece of advice I could give you to start a business is like, and there's no secret thing that I could say, is just start the business. You may not know what you're doing now, but it's a learning process. Figure it out as you go, like every single other entrepreneur. Been struggling with finding motivation, procrastination, and accountability when it comes to getting to my goals. Now, at the end of the day, you've got to learn that one, you need to build up discipline, and discipline comes with the small habits. It comes with, you know, getting up in the morning, brushing your teeth, making it to the gym, keeping the small commitments to yourself. If you can't do that, it's very hard to build discipline, and always relying on motivation is never going to work, because motivation is going to run out eventually. Now, what you need to do is you need to build a schedule for yourself. You need to start with something small actionable wins that you can stick to each and every single day, and then you compound that. You add more onto it as you go. For me, when I first started out, it was like I wouldn't be able to consistently stay at something until I started building out a routine while doing something small that I could stick to. Cool. I was able to do that for a week. I add a little bit more. I add a little bit more. I keep testing myself. I keep turning it up a notch. And that's what you have to do. And when it comes to procrastination, it just means that there's too many things going on in your life, and you need to remove distractions, whether that be friends, family, so that way you can focus on your sole purpose and your goal. And I would say, bro, nothing's possible without connecting with God, bro. Literally, He is the one who makes anything happen, bro. If you don't believe in God, bro, you can't go nowhere. No one can do this shit in life by themselves, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now. What really allows you to maintain a business over time? It's a great question. You know, I've been giving a lot of thought through all the multiple businesses I've run, and I feel like the reason why I've been so successful is because I care about my customers more than I care about the dollar I'm bringing into my pocket at the end of the day. The businesses that last the longest, will make the most money, is the ones where the entrepreneur puts the customer first and not himself. Your bottom line doesn't mean shit, right? You need to first focus on, how can I drive the best results to my customers? How can I have the most satisfactory, you know, service that your customers are going to be happy, where they recommend it to other people, and that's where you're going to make the most money, and that's what's going to build a real sustainable long-term business, bro. Put your customers first, and that's what's going to help your business go long-term. I have an aesthetic physique that people aspire for. How can I monetize that, bro? I don't really want to sell you anything, but at the end of the day, what I do is I help online fitness coaches scale their offers. And if you feel like that's the right path for you, you know, I'm always here to help. You can always shoot me a message. Let's get a conversation started. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if you want to monetize your physique, start building a personal brand around it. If you want to monetize anything, doesn't matter if you're fitness, doesn't matter if you're, you know, trying to monetize your pet business, make a personal brand around it. That's going to be the most powerful tool. I'm going to tell you right now, the next generation of millionaires are going to come from people who develop personal brands and monetize their personal brands. That's where people are going to make the most money. If you asked me 4 years ago, not even 3 years ago, I used to think about like, yo, how am I going to start a business? Like, how do you actually just make something that's going to make you money? Like, bro, it's a lot simpler than you think. Just don't overcomplicate it. The things you need to learn are just how to market, how to run ads, sales, and how to fulfill a good service. If you can do that, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna make money. How did you develop the mindset and turn your heartbreak into a long-lasting fuel to succeed? So I've talked about this before. Like, the reason why I got into the gym was because I got my heart broken. Like, I remember just crying in my room and like I needed an outlet and I went to the gym, right? I've always been a person where it's like I've looked to physical activity to be able to get me out of any rut, to take my mind off of anything. That's why I used to play soccer so hard. I was training every day because there's so many distractions in my life, but it was the one thing I could do and it gave me mental clarity. I think what you need to do is you need to channel that energy and put it into something constructive, whether that be working on a business, whether that be going to the gym, right? You need to know that, okay, cool, I'm in this situation right now, but I'm the only person who can actually take myself out of this situation. Because at the end of the day, bro, no one else is gonna want you to succeed more than you want yourself to succeed. And it doesn't matter if that girl doesn't see the potential in you right now, as long as you see the potential in yourself, you go each and every single day working on yourself, it's impossible to not get to your goals, and it's impossible for that person to not look back at you 2 to 3 years down the line and be like, damn, I fucked up. I'm gonna tell you guys, if you're a young man watching right now, bro, women are always watching and they always want to see how you're doing. And when you're doing well, nothing hurts more. But don't do it for the fact that you're trying to do it to get spite out of them. Just do it for you, bro. Do it for the future woman that you're going to marry, that you're going to take care of, that you haven't met yet. And that's my best piece of advice right there. But yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, if this can't motivate you, bro, and your dreams feel so far out of reach, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, they are not, bro. High school me would be looking at myself right now and being like, damn, bro, I didn't think I could do that. Like, if I could literally have my younger self right now and hold his hand and say, bro, by 24, you're gonna buy one of your dream cars, like, I don't know, man, I wouldn't have believed it myself, bro, but yeah, man, God is good. I haven't given you guys a startup yet, so let's give you guys a quick start. Yeah, let's go end the video. Like, subscribe. Hope you guys have a great weekend or whenever you're watching this, and I hope you get some motivation out of this, because anything's fucking possible, bro.